So this is the new Bose Smart Soundbar now with AI, and just so that there isn't any confusion, yes, this soundbar is new for 2024, 2025, and it is the successor to the Bose Smart Soundbar 600. Now, I have always really liked the Bose Smart Soundbar 300, and the Bose Smart Soundbar 600 was a solid upgrade that gave you much better instrument separation and true Dolby Atmos support thanks to the new upward firing drivers. But now, Bose is getting into this habit where they're just rebranding their old products and they're just slapping AI on them and just calling them new. Nonetheless, today we're going to check out the Bose Smart Soundbar, the 2024 version, and we're going to see if it's worth upgrading if we already have the Bose Smart Soundbar 600, which is the soundbar that I've actually been using in my bedroom for the last 2 years, and it's still highly recommended. Now, first off, both of these soundbars are fully self-contained systems, as in they don't need an external subwoofer because they produce their own bass. Now, obviously, having an external subwoofer is always better because this way you're going to get a lot more bass and you're going to get a more movie theater-like experience. However, everyone might not have the room for an external subwoofer, or maybe you live in an apartment with thin walls and you don't want to be that neighbor. So in this video, we're going to be testing these soundbars by themselves, and like I said, I like to use these types of soundbars in my bedroom. However, with both of these soundbars, you can always build them out by either adding an external subwoofer or you can add rear satellite speakers. But like I said, in this video, we're going to be using these soundbars by themselves, and we're going to be comparing them to the built-in speakers found on the Sony Bravia 8 TV. Nonetheless, if you want to pick any of these products up, they'll be linked down below, or you can always press on the YouTube shopping button. And if you want to further support the channel, because these types of videos are very expensive, then you can pick up some merch. Here we do have the Versus hat, and this here is the Versus hoodie. And the Versus hoodie is my favorite because it's very soft, it's very warm, and it's very comfortable. So first, there's the design of this soundbar. The new Bose Smart Soundbar is identical to the 600. It has a length of 27.5 inches, a width of 4 inches, and a height of 2.2 inches, and it weighs in at a little under 7 pounds. It also has a mostly plastic body, which does a great job of not causing any reflections, and when on a table, the soundbar is a very low profile, and it does a great job of just disappearing. And this soundbar is also a great option for wall mounting because it's very compact and lightweight, and it plugs in via an AC port, and there's no external power brick that you have to worry about hiding. My only issue with the design of this soundbar is that it doesn't come included with a wall mounting kit. That's sold separately, but besides that, this is a very clean and subtle soundbar. And when it comes to ports, everything is identical here as well. You can plug in an external subwoofer if you want, and there is an optical port here if you need it. But more importantly, there's a single HDMI port, and you do get an HDMI cable in the box. But given this soundbar's price range, an HDMI input isn't super common, but I would have liked to have seen an HDMI input to help give you a reason to upgrade from the Smart Soundbar 600 to the new 2024-2025 version. Now, regarding wireless connectivity, the soundbar has Wi-Fi, so as long as you're connected to the same Wi-Fi network, you can either AirPlay or Chromecast to the soundbar, or you can always connect to it with Bluetooth. And if you want, you can always just use these soundbars as a smart speaker. But personally, I don't like using my soundbar as a smart speaker because I don't want my content to be interrupted if someone says Alexa or Hey Google. Maybe they do it by accident, or maybe they do it on purpose. And personally, I don't like it from a privacy standpoint. Now, you don't have to use any of the voice assistants on the soundbar, which is good, but you can't physically disconnect the mic like you can on, let's say, the Arc Ultra. And this would have been another great upgrade that I would have liked to have seen on the new 2024-2025 version to give you a reason to upgrade from the 600. But the good thing here is the soundbar is still using the same app as before, and personally I really like this app because it's very clean and it's very straightforward. From here you can do a few things like adjust your voice enhancement. You can also adjust your bass, treble, and the high channel on this soundbar. However, something that I do need to point out about Bose's mid-size soundbars is that it is lacking the ability to manually calibrate your soundbar for your seating position. Now, Bose claims that their soundbars are always always automatically calibrating itself for the best sound. But with a lot of other soundbars out there, they allow you to use your phone's mic to calibrate your soundbar for your seating position. And this is something that you can also do with the Bose Ultra Smart Soundbar, except you have to use their wired mic. But what I'm trying to say here is I think Bose needs to work on their calibration process because they are lagging here. So basically, everything here has been identical between these two soundbars, and their speaker setups are identical as well. They both have a total of 4 speakers, 2 of which shoot out the sides and 2 shoot upwards, and they both have a single front-referring tweeter, and they both have dual bass chambers with exhaust ports that shoot out the sides. So the hardware between these two soundbars is identical. The only difference here is that the new Bose Smart Soundbar is using AI for their dialogue mode. And honestly, it's not a huge difference. But now we're going to go ahead and jump into the sound test. Both of these soundbars are playing at 75% volume. They're both using my preferred EQ settings, and they both have their dialogue modes turned on. And we're also going to be using the built-in speakers on the Sony Bravia 8 TV, except those are going to be running at max volume.
Michael, I've known you since you were a child. You have a gift. You always have. If there's an answer to your disease, you'll find it. I should have died years ago. Why am I still here if not to fix this? I have a rare blood disease, and I'm running out of time. This can be my last chance.
You're up to something. What is it?
That's not exactly legal.
I don't want to see you get hurt more than you already have.
This would be a cure.
At what cost? Michael, what's happening?
I went from dying to feeling more alive than ever. Increased strength and speed. The ability to use echolocation. And an overpowering urge to consume blood. How far are we allowed to go to fix something that's broken? Until the remedy is worse than the disease.
Michael Morbius. Got tired of doing the whole good guy thing, huh?
What's up, Doc? Hi. There's a gun. Shh, bro. It's the quiet car. Gotta use your small inside voice in here, son. There's a gun.
Talk to me.
I am ready. You are getting the new and improved me. Because if you put peace out in the world, you get peace back.
I think you might be forgetting what you do for a living. Take the gun.
Every job I do, somebody dies. I'm not that guy anymore.
Some conflicts require a gun.
Hey, this is nice. Okay, no more snatching and or grabbing.
A briefcase. You said you wanted simple for your first job back. Doesn't get simpler.
You stab me?
The way you ruin your life, the way you ruin mine.
Dude, I don't even know you! There's nothing simple about this job.
Something else going on here.
Yeah, I'm not the only one on this train looking for this case.
Evan, where's the briefcase?
Oh, such it. It was just there.
We are right on schedule.
Everything that's ever happened to you
This is gonna stink!
has led you here. Fate.
That's a deal.
Oh, no, thank you. You know what? Do you have anything sparkling? That's the one. Thank you. Domo arigato.
You sure you want to talk this out?
Not particularly, no.
Yeah, okay.
I can't go back to you, my friend. Don't even ask, don't play pretend.
You know you left me lonely. I could tell the whole story. It may take a couple hours. I've got time. Let's get to chat. How could I explain the situation? Man, it's so damn complicated. Where do I start? Where do I end? I should go back to bed. I'm going back to all the basics. Teaching myself now how to erase it. It's like learning a whole new language. I'm afraid, too scared to face it. I just want persistent clarity. But all my thoughts destroyed. You need some peace of mind. It's all I need to get peace to all of my family. I can't go back to you, my friend. Don't ask, don't play pretend. You think you are everything I need, but I'm gonna leave. You try but can't get through to me. It's not you, yeah, it's always me. I close my heart to you, you see it opens up for nobody. It's been so hard to fall asleep. The weather always makes my nose bleed. Makes my nose bleed. It's so hard to believe that one day I'll feel peace. I want control over my life. I want that privacy. Yeah, it's not you that I need. You push me down when I'm weak. You were never there for me. Go pick up your keys and leave. I can't go back to you, my friend. Don't ask, don't play pretend. You think you're everything I need, but I'm gonna leave. I can't go back to you, my friend. Don't even ask, don't play pretend. Cause you think you are everything I need, but I gotta leave.
So, like we just heard, since the Bravia 8 is a more premium TV, it has better sound. It uses its screen as a speaker, plus it has 2 built-in tweeters, and there's a built-in sub as well. So as a result, the Bravia 8 gets very loud, voices are very well pronounced, and this TV has a decent amount of bass that doesn't bottom out thanks to the built-in subwoofer. Whereas if you were to go with a more entry-level TV, then you're most likely just going to have a pair of downward-firing speakers that bounce sound off of the table. They don't get all that loud, and at higher volumes the bass bottoms out. But regardless, even if you have a more premium TV, you're still going to be better off upgrading to a soundbar for better bass and better instrument separation. Now, the difference between the new Bose Smart Soundbar for 2024-2025 and the Bose Smart Soundbar 600 is just that it's a little brighter than the Bose Smart Soundbar 600, and as a result, the vocals are a little more prominent, but the difference is extremely small, and I doubt that the average person is going to be able to tell a difference or even care. And in general, the reason why I have always really liked the Bose Smart Soundbar 600 is because it has always done a great job of bringing people's voices out. And if you want to make it sound like the new 2024-2025 version, all you have to do is just increase the treble on the 600. Because when we went from the Bose Smart Soundbar 300 to the Bose Smart Soundbar 600, I said that it was worth upgrading because the Bose Smart Soundbar 600 sounded a lot more open than the 300. People's voices were more pronounced, and you now had true Dolby Atmos support thanks to the new upward firing drivers. But now, if you have a 600, there is absolutely no reason to upgrade to the new 2024-2025 version. However, this doesn't mean that the Bose Smart Soundbar for 2024-2025 is bad. The soundbar is still a great option if you're looking for something for your small or medium-sized living room or bedroom, because the soundbar gets decently loud and it has a decent amount of physicality in its bass all on its own, so you're going to be able to feel what's happening on the screen. However, if you do plan on having a lot of people over with this soundbar, maybe you're going to watch the big fight or game, or just having a little house party, don't be surprised if the soundbar is overpowered by your guests talking. But overall, the Bose Smart Soundbar for 2024-2025 is a solid pickup if you're looking for a new soundbar. It gets decently loud, it has great instrument separation, and it has a decent amount of physicality in its bass. However, if you already have the 600, there is no reason to upgrade and you're not missing out on anything. And personally, I don't like this trend from Bose where they're just renaming their things and slapping AI on them. I think that the new Bose Smart Soundbar would have been awesome if you had a manual switch to disconnect your mic. An additional HDMI input would have been great, or a pair of new center drivers to help give you a stronger center channel. Or perhaps a passive radiator to help you with your bass. What I'm trying to say here is Bose still has a lot of room for improvement for their Bose Smart Soundbar. If you made it this far, I guess you enjoyed the video, so hit the like button and get subscribed. If you want to pick any of the products up, they'll be linked down below. And if you want to further support the channel, check out the merch. I made some shirts and hoodies that look and feel great. And you know I can be very particular, so I'll only slap my name on something if I'm really proud of it.